Salute, underground, baby. Just waiting on Just Josh to pop in. Send out a few links to the fellas. If y'all ain't doing nothing, y'all want to hop up, you know. It's up to y'all, man. It's up to y'all. Listen to the beat a little bit. Let it run. GIA GIA. Man, the screen that I got, y'all, is just off the chain, for real. If you do any kind of editing work, any kind of, you might want to invest. It was $220 for this monitor. It's super long sideways. You can put like 3 different screens on it. It helps out so much, especially for my blind ass. Let me see what I got here. Let's see what we got here. This one Niecy don't like. I like it though. It's kind of weird. Salute. I sees y'all. Tammy, what up? I seen you in the other chat too. We were just getting it in so much. Lord, what's going on, Miss Sharon? Salute. Monique. Big hugs. Leslie, what up? Cleaning and organizing. This late, Leslie? Damn, you getting it in. GIA. You know, I wanted to, babe, remember when I was telling you the story about when we went in and got those clothes and shit? Yeah. There was the other story that I told you about, and I wanted to tell the chat and shit, man, because I thought it was kind of funny, man. Oh, yeah. I wanted to tell y'all a little story. While we're waiting on Just Josh, I'm going to tell y'all a little story. So, I'm just going to go deep with it, man. We in the underground, man. And I'm just gonna be brutally honest with y'all. So back in the days, we had we had to send like, I don't know, 7 or 8 people, 3 or 4 cars down to Texas. They had to pick up a shipment. Oh shit. Boom. That's what's up. I'm gonna tell I can't hear you. Mike. Oh, there it is. It's on now. It's on.
Mike tripping.
All right, I'm gonna tell this little story real quick, man. Yeah. So we send like 8 people down Texas. They picking up some stuff and they're gonna bring it back up the road. You got runners. So anyway, I'm hanging tight with this girl I know. Mm-hmm. And we were just friends, man. We were never together or nothing like that, but we stayed tight. Anyway, I got her. She's got a rental car. Now hear this. She ended up getting her car stolen. She had this Ford Escort. She put rims on it, fresh paint job, tinted windows, like a $2,000 system, and it got stolen. Yeah. Well, when it got stolen, they ended up auctioning it off. They auctioned it off. Well, this drug dealer from DC ended up buying it at this auction and gave it to his old lady. Well, this dude was like a gangster. You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. So when they found out that the car was stolen, they repossessed the car, and this dude said, if I ever see anybody driving in that car, man, they ain't gonna be here tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
So the girl, she's like, well, I ain't driving the fucking car. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that car. I'm not gonna risk my life. He's pissed off. He done got screwed over for like 10, 12 grand for this car and shit. Right. You know what I mean? He a heavy hitter in the streets and shit. And this is before I knew her. So she had this rental car. So boom, bam, bip, she goes down to Texas. We send like 3 or 4 girls, 3 or 4 dudes. So I'm in this rental car, man. It's about midnight, and it's me and my brother, Scrap, and another dude. And we're riding down the road, and my brother Scrap, man, he was the type, man. It didn't matter if there was some booty, man. He wanted to holler. So there was these two girls walking down the street, and he's like, "Yo, pull over, man. Let me holler. I know who they are, man. Let me holler." I'm like, "No, man. Look, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a, and I got shit in the trunk, man. I got shit, and I'll tell y'all what was in the trunk, but I got shit in the trunk, man. It's midnight, man. I ain't stopping for these motherfucking hoochies, man. I ain't fuck all that." Yeah. Come on, man. Stop the car. All right, man. Fuck it. So I pull over the car. He jumps out, starts talking to the broads. Not a minute later, state boys roll up on us.
No, bro.
I'm like, ain't this about a bitch? Now, in the rental car, there was a back window that was shattered. It was the little tiny little triangle window. So the cop pulls up. He's like, "Man, so what y'all doing, man? Y'all looking suspicious, man. We ain't doing nothing, man. My brother wanted to holler at some girl. What you mean, your brother? That ain't your brother. You know, black dude, white dude, saying that we're brothers. It didn't work really well for the police." So boom, bam, bit. He's like, "Nah, man, we're gonna have to get you out this car, man. Is this your car?" I'm like, "Nah, it ain't my car, man. You know, I'm just saying, it's my girlfriend's car. She's out of town. I'm just, well, it's a rental car and it ain't in your name, man. That's awful suspicious. You got a busted window." I'm like, "Man, fuck, man, fuck."
Hey, it's all downhill from here.
Oh, you know it. So boom, bam, bip. He's like, "Man, we're gonna search the car. We don't even need your money. We don't even need to ask you to search the car. This ain't your car." But he did say, he said, "But you know, if we don't find nothing in the car, man, we'll go ahead and let you go. You know, we understand it's your girl. You know, we'll take your word for it. It ain't called in stolen or nothing." Right. But they put me in handcuffs, put me in the back of the state trooper's car.
Off top.
Now the state trooper's car is faced away from my car, so I'm sitting up in the back. So I'm like turning around trying to look. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm like, "Please don't go in the trunk. Please, whatever you do, God, if you're looking down, don't let these motherfuckers go in the trunk, please."
Right. Yeah.
What I had in the trunk was a triple beam scale, a couple hand scales, and I had 2 ounces of cut for powder.
I don't know anything about any of that.
Well, what it is you used to go. This was 25 years ago, man.
Yeah.
So there was GNC bottles that you could get this powder and you could cut cocaine with it. You know what I'm saying? And you would get 1 ounce, turn it into 1.5 ounces or 2 ounces or something like that. So, but I didn't have it in the GNC bottles. I had it in Ziploc baggies.
Yeah.
So boom, bam, bit. So boom, bam. Let me get backwards up on here. Boom. What up?
Trunk.
I'm just gonna run with this story real quick backwards. So these cops, I'm sitting up in the thing. These cops come to the back of their car and they're speaking loud enough for me to hear. And they're like, "Man, we ain't found nothing in the car." And I'm sitting there. I'm like, "They ain't went in the trunk. They ain't even looking in the trunk. I wonder if they just gonna leave it alone."
Please.
But they were fucking with me. They were like, "Man, we ain't find. Hey, what about the trunk?" I'm like, "Oh no, man, fuck no, don't go in the trunk." You know what I'm saying? So boom, bam, bit. They go in the trunk. They find my scales. They find my GNC powders. They're like, "Man, this is some bullshit. You going to jail." Boom, bam, bit. They lock me up. So I'm locked up for a couple days. I finally get to, this is probably a Saturday. So they probably Monday morning, I get to go and see the motherfucker that'll let you out. I got out on PR. So they let me out. My homeboy picks me up. I go to jail, sit in there a couple days. They let me out. My homeboy picks me up. Now in the car, because I was staying with the girl that was renting this car. I was staying with her. Well, when she rented a room at a house.
Yeah.
So when she went out of town, I took all my clothes and everything and put it in the car. Because, she going to be gone. I'm not going to be going to her house. So I had almost everything I owned in that car. Yeah. They confiscated the car, took everything I fucking owned. So boom, bam, pip, I get out of jail. You can imagine the clothes I had on. They're fucking dirty, filthy. All my clothes is gone. The place where I'm staying, they're still out of town. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was a week trip. It took you a week. You had to sit in a hotel. They weren't allowed to leave the hotel. They weren't even allowed to go get food. They had to have food brought to them. Underground shit.
Yeah.
So anyway, I get out of jail. And my homeboy picks me up. We ride over to this dude's Bobby's house. And I'm like, "Dude, I cannot be seen like this. I'm sick of myself. I just got out of jail. I'm filthy. I've lost, all my shit. Fucking police, all this bad shit has happened. I said, man, I need some clothes, man. I'm flat broke. They took every fucking thing I got.
Yeah.
I said, man, take me to the fucking store. Now, mind you, I'm out of jail maybe an hour or two, and I'm like, take me to the store. I'm gonna go steal me an outfit. I need something. So boom, bam, bit. My homeboy's like, let's ride. So we ride over to the store. I tell my homeboy, I'm like, hey man, you just drop me off out front and then pull around back of the fucking mall. I go up in the store. Man. I pick me out like 2 t-shirts and 2 pair of shorts. And I'm like walking around acting like I'm going to the motherfucking cash register and shit.
Yeah.
I get close to the door and I just break camp on him. Boom, out the door, take off running. So I run around this building and I see my homeboy, but he's standing outside the car taking a piss. I'm like, dude, get in the fucking car.
Yeah.
What the fuck you doing? We got to get the fuck out of here. He's like, man, God damn, you just got out of jail. Why are you trying to go back so fast? He laughing and shit. You know your homeboys don't give a fuck. I'm like, man, get your ass in the car, man. We got to go. So boom, bam, bit, man. Here I am. Hour out of jail, I'm already committing other motherfucking crimes, trying to just get a shirt and a pair of shorts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, young life was a motherfucker, man. Young life was a motherfucker.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. I did shit just to see if I can get away with it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
no doubt.
Hey, I remember me and my homeboy. Well, just me first. So I was, bro. I don't know, man. It was a shoe store. So I went in just like on some old humbug stuff. I went in, found a pair of shoes that I wanted. Hey, fam, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Found some shoes. You know,
we all done some shit. We all done some shit.
So, bro, I went into the shoe store and I found some tennis shoes that I wanted. Legit. It was so simple. I took off the shoes that I had on, put those in the shoebox, took the shoes out that I wanted, put them on, and walked out the front door. So I called up my homeboy. I'm like, bro, this shit is too easy.
We can make a living off this.
Bro, he was chilling at the crib. He was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, bro, this is too easy. I was like, what you want? Jordans? What you want? Nike, Adidas, Reebok? What you want? I got you. I was like, just come back with me. We're gonna go back and get some kicks. It's too easy. I just did it. So he can't. So he comes back with me, and like I'm trying to tell him how you do it. Just go in and find the shoes you want. Sit down, try them on. I'm sorry, fam. I'm sorry. Just try them on, and look, make it look real though. So put them on. Walk down the aisle. You know, like walk down. Go back to where you can sit down. You know. And then just put your old shoes in the box. And then we walk out the door. So he did it and I did it.
And got away with it?
No.
Oh, no.
bro, look.
You got hemmed up like shit.
Man. God. Hey, no, the story gets worse.
Oh, Lord.
Spin around the block. So look, I got him off of like the sofa playing his video, the Nintendo NES to come do this shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. You got the shoes. Let's go. Let's dip. So we're walking out, right? And we just make a beeline straight for the door. And as soon as we get through, it's 2 doors. So as soon as we get through like the first door, the second door, some dude just grabs me by the wrist. And he's got me. And I'm just like, fuck. And then my homeboy, he's like standing behind me like, what do I do? So he tries to run, and then they tackle his ass on the ground.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Long story short, like we went to county, and like, bro, we was in the county, and it was like, like we was in jail. Like we was like calling our mom and stuff. It was like we in jail and stuff. Bro, the cell that we had, legit, I can call him up right now, and he will verify this shit. We literally had to sleep like. You know what I'm saying? Like it was so cold. There was a crack in like the jail and it was wintertime and like the breeze was coming through. So we had to like huddle up next to each other to stay warm in that bitch. He was like,
had the spoon and shit.
Yeah, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Hey, but what killed him? Was Yeah, so we called our folks. So, they came the next day and stuff. But hey, what killed them was when I went to court like 2 days later, I wore the same shoes that I stole out that bitch. They didn't take them.
Oh shit! Oh
yeah.
shit!
And so like the when it they just give you like a fine. It was like $350, something like that.
Right, theft under.
Yeah. So when I was walking out, I was like, "Hey, you like my shoes?" It was like a chick. I was like, "Hey, you like my shoes?" She was like, "You motherfucker." Yeah, bro. Anyways, man.
I'm gonna go deep. I'm gonna go deep with this one.
Yeah.
But you wanted to say something backwards?
Oh, I was going. I got a game I played, man, and when I was younger, and got away with quite a bit of shit. But go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I just tell it real quick. There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit with this story. I'm not gonna put on wax. So, but anyway, my brother gets out of jail from doing 18 months. This is back in the days.
Yeah.
I had set up a little hit for us. We ended up with a 9mm, a 44 that was so fucking long that I had it in my pants that I couldn't even bend my knee when I walked. I was walking like I had a limp because the fucking barrel was so fucking long. Anyway, but he had just got out of jail, right? Yeah. So I called my other brother to come get the 44. I'm like, you got to come get this. I can't carry this. It was like that Batman movie when Jack Nicholson pulls out that big ass, long ass pistol and just shoots Batman. Yeah. So anyway, my brother's like, look, I got to get some shoes, man. I got to get some shoes. So where does he go? Fucking Kmart. We go up Kmart. That's where I met my other brother, his real
Kmart.
brother.
Kmart.
He comes, picks up the joint. I give it to him. Thank God I did. But so he's like, look, man, I'm gonna go in this bitch. I'm gonna take off my shoes. I'm gonna put new shoes on, but I want you to carry out the old shoes. Because if you get caught with the old shoes, you're not stealing anything. You're just carrying somebody's old shoes. So it's not like you can get in any trouble. And then if they come at me, I can just say I already had these shoes. I don't have any other shoes. So we were being slick about it.
Yeah, smart.
So boom, bam, bip. I walk on out. I got his old shoes on me. He walks out. The security guard grabs him. They take him up in the joint. Now, mind you, he's got the 9mm on him.
Oh Lord!
It wasn't all legit. Anyway, just saying. So boom, bam, bip. They take him in the bathroom. He's like, I gotta use the bathroom. He goes in the bathroom. He takes toilet paper. He wraps up the 9. He puts it behind the toilet. But but they're thinking he stole other shit. So boom, bam, bip. When he comes out the stall, the dude goes in to inspect the stall to see if he put anything that he had stolen. Damn sure enough, here's this 9mm with two extra clips. Fully loaded. Now in Maryland, mind you, you get 5 years for the gun and a year for every bullet. He had three clips fully loaded. He was looking at over 30 years. But anyway. So me, that's my brother. I'm standing outside with some old shoes, and this is my thought process. Well, they're going to take the new shoes from him. I can't let my brother not have no shoes, so I got to give him his shoes back. So boom, bam, bip. I knew they had him. I'm standing outside. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to sit these shoes up on his trash can, and I'm going to leave. Because then, they'll know that they got to be his shoes, right?
All right.
So I sit the shoes on the trash can outside the store. I go and walk to the end of the store, and I'm thinking, but what if they don't know it's his shoes? Right. Fuck, I'm worried about my brother having shoes and shit. So I come walking back. Damn sure enough, the cops come. The cops are like, hey, whose shoes are these? I'm like, I think they're the dudes inside. I'm acting like I don't know. They're like, man, but the cops know us. They're like, they call me by my name and shit. Look, man, you know that. Did you put these shoes on this trash can? No, I ain't put no shoes on. Yes, you did. So they ended up arresting me for theft under. For assisting him stealing some fucking shoes. He got busted with he was out for 1 day, right back. He did 18 months, was out for 1 day, hung around me 1 day, went right back in for another 18 months. He did 3 years with 1 day break, man. It was fucked up. I got 2 days. I got 2 days. And I actually seen my brother when I got locked up for those 2 days, and he had made this necklace out of sock string, took string out of socks and made a cross And he was all handcuffed and shit. And he told the security guard, take this off and put it on my brother, man. Cause it was when I was going in to do my 2 days. He was my older brother, man. And he was so protective. He said, man, this will watch over you while you in here. And he put that fucking necklace on me, man.
Hey, bro. Yeah. Nah.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. We all did some crazy shit when we was younger. Backwoods, what you got, man? And it's good to see you, Backwoods. It's good to see you, brother.
What's up, bro? Yeah. What's up, man? Hey, dude, I got you, man. I got you and Niecy both, man, on a sheath. I'm gonna build a really nice one and send you a picture and shit and show you what's up. And I'm gonna have it to where you can put your little striker in there, and then I want to have a deal on the other side with a little pocket deal that's going to have where you can keep some like a little tender or whatever, you know.
Oh shit, that's what's up.
Yeah. So anyway,
you like that though, man? You like that fire starter? That bitch bad, ain't it?
Well, I did a premiere last night, man.
Oh yeah, fire Backwoods.
In the middle of that, and so a little ways into the premiere. Well, the last premiere I'd done, I'd only done it for like 15 minutes, right? And everybody was like, "Oh man, the video's over already. What the hell?" You know.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Damn." So this one was like 38 minutes long, man. It took me
nice.
Dude, it took me like seriously like over 10 hours of like editing
and shit.
Dude, yeah.
That's what's up.
While I was doing that premiere, bro, so the old lady knocks on the door, right? And she comes up and I look. Well, she brought me the package, you know what I'm saying? And it was while I was doing the video, you know.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I was like, man, you ain't gonna believe what I just got, you know, and I like rip it open and shit. And I told him, I said, man, I can't hold the package up, man, because you know it's got important information that we don't want none of y'all to have, you know.
Right.
I saw that. Around, stuck my tongue out and shit, you know.
But I gotta go check it out, man. I ain't been on YouTube.
So I showed them, you know, I opened it up and done it, and I just added it right into the
Oh, that's tight, man. Perfect timing, man. Perfect time, man. I got that fires. I had bought that over a year ago, man. I've had it for a long time, and I gotta be honest, man. TT1s is my favorite. You know, TT1 sent me 2 ferro rods that he made from the woods where he's at, and he handmade his with a handle and all. That's the one I use all the time, but I got this one, and I've never used it. I never even struck it or nothing, but it's so pretty, man. And then, you know, for this Christmas, man, we all been hanging so hard. I was like, I thought about y'all, man. I was just like, you know what? I'm going to get every single one of the fellas one of these joints, man. It'll be something that we can all, you know, we all got one of these motherfuckers. It's like a mag thing. We all got one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Hey, man, I want to tell you about something I did, some things I did when I was young, man. Some of this stuff I ain't never told before, man. And you know what? It's got to the point now to where I don't give a shit who knows, man. And
right.
I don't care if it's the FBI's. They can go handle themselves, you know, because you know what I'm saying? Fuck them, you know.
I don't think they worried about us.
Nah,
but not that much. I don't know though.
Right. Yeah,
but check it out. I don't know, man. Some of the shit I said in that video, and then I said this on Hutch's live.
Yeah, y'all got it in. I watched that whole motherfucker, man. I was chilling. I was doing shit, but I was listening to that whole motherfucker.
Right. But so when I was younger, man, we was 16, 17 years old, right? And you know, we had buddies and stuff that was older than us, and so it was this new little community. It was this big set of property, man, that the main, like there was this highway up where everybody lived, my school, all that shit. Well, it was this huge piece of property that was from there over to the river. You know what I'm saying? It butted up to the river, and I'm talking like thousands of acres, right? Well, so they started a community over there, and it was a rich community. You know, it was these rich kids and shit.
Right.
So, man, they was driving around in all the expensive cars. We was all friends and shit, man. They were cool kids, you know. So we had some buddies, you know, that people and just stuff like that would get busted, you know, and they would confiscate their weed and their pipes and shit like that. So course, you know, me and some buddies, you know, we was always into trouble. Man, we get put in jail, you know, buddy would get put in jail, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we got the idea one day, we was like, hey man, we're gonna go down there and visit homeboy in the jail, you know, see if they'll let us in actually, you know, and go visit him for a minute. Cause this is a small community still, you know what I'm saying? It'd be one or two folks in jail.
Right, right.
Well, so this was my idea. I ain't gonna lie, man. So we had went in there, and dude, it was like one dude working, man. You know, and they didn't have the security cameras at that time, man. Yeah. So
Right.
dude goes, man, I'll take one of you at a time, man. You know what I'm saying? That way, I'll take one of you at a time. You can go visit him. It's like, all right, cool. So I'm sitting in there. So my one of my buddy, he goes back first to go see our homeboy, right? So I'm sitting there, man, and the cop is going back there and to take my buddy down. Well, see, all this time they had this little display case, man, and it was just a glass front, wood, and you reach around the back and slide it open, had a display case with all the weed, all the pipes, all that shit.
Oh,
bro.
shit.
All I'm saying is when I left there, my pockets was fat, bro.
Yes, sir.
Fat,
yes, sir.
Party
time.
Dude, we started doing that shit on a regular, man. And because they was busting people a lot because, man, I lived back in the swamp type, because that was a lot of swampy area, back in the country. And, man, it was a lot of meth heads. It was a lot of motherfucking dope heads. You know what I'm saying, man? Weed and shit, everybody growing shit everywhere and selling it, So
Right.
man, it was getting pretty hefty, man. Shit, we did that a few times, man, but then kind of got paranoid about it. But I'm gonna tell you this other game, man. I came up with that idea, man. We did that 2 or 3 times, man, and stole their weed and shit, and that they had confiscated. We took it back. That's our weed, man. Fuck them police.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So I used to work at this store called Otasco. Okay, so it was your little like Fred's or almost like a Dollar General, but back in the day it was like good quality shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
on the cheap a little bit.
Mhm.
So that was one of my jobs, one of my first jobs. I went to work there, man. I'm like 16, Well, so they put me to work building bicycles and building the shit that they would get in, I would put it together. So man, I'm like 16, man. So I have to carry all the trash out, you know what I'm saying? All over the store, everything.
Oh yeah.
Well, guess what I thought? Man, I'll just take this knife, man. No, look at this cool ass flashlight, man. I'll put this in the trash, man, and take it out there, dude. Dude, I robbed them motherfuckers blind. I ain't gonna lie. I was selling watches, calculators, watches with calculators on them.
Calculator.
At school, dude, I was rolling, bro. Dude, I ain't lying, man. I robbed them motherfuckers blind, son.
Man,
Blind.
no bullshit, man. There's no bullshit. I used to supply my brother with cigarettes while he was in jail because he worked on the janitor squad. Right. And at night, at like 3 o'clock in the morning, he would have to go around cleaning trash cans and all that, and he would clean the visiting areas, waiting room, bathroom, all that. What I would do is I would come up in there, have some kind of excuse to be there. I need to leave a little message for my brother. I'd give it to the thing, and I'd act like I need to use the bathroom. I'd go into the bathroom. I would lift up the trash bag and put the cigarettes underneath it. So when he would go in there to change the trash bags out, he could get his cigarettes and shit. And man, I kept him in Man, there was times when I had like $15 and I would take him, I'd put $10 on his books. I put $3 on our cousin's books because he was in there. And the reason I had to do that is because you had to pay for the money orders, which were $1 a piece. So I had $15. I'd put that shit on their book so they could have some oodles and noodles and shit, man. That's what we did back in the days, man. We watched out for our people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wanted to say something because folks are saying some stuff in chat. Like real talk. Man, I know Mozart. I know, I love Beethoven, Mozart. I really like Tchaikovsky. Man, Tchaikovsky is really good. Shit like that. Anyway, go ahead.
Hey, Miss Sharon, 97 was lame. 97 was lame. 1996 Freaknik was the one. It was the one. I'm sorry, Miss Sharon. I love you. but 97 was lame. Too late.
I had to say that out loud, man, because I can't spell Beethoven, Trabowski, or Mozart.
I don't know what the fuck
Hey, I
y'all
can't
talking
either.
about.
Yeah, bro.
But have at it.
I can't spell none of them, so I couldn't put it in the chat, man. I'm just
Yeah, bro, I can't either.
I had to let you know, man. I
I
ain't
do
gonna
that
lie.
shit all the time, man. I do that shit all the time.
I'm
Man, I
with you,
can't
man.
say, how the fuck can I say this? Because I don't know how to spell that and spell that, man. How the fuck do I say this? You know what I'm
Right?
saying?
Get mad and shit because you be looking shit up, man, and try to look up how to spell it. And then
Yeah,
by
go
that
away
time,
from YouTube, go to Google. How the fuck do you spell such and such? Then you got to go back
Yeah.
in the chat. Hell
Yeah.
yeah, man. I'm
Yeah,
with you. I'm with you.
by the time you
Yeah.
figure it all out, man, they talking about a different subject and shit, and then you feel stupid and you're like, well, fuck, man, and you just erase it and you be like, fuck it.
right.
Yep.
TT1, man, come on up and hang, brother. Come on up and hang.
Yeah, man.
Let's get it in. Shit.
Yeah.
Really, these are the first live streams of the new year for me, fellas. This
Gotcha.
is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Getting it in, man. I appreciate y'all being here, man. I know I ain't got to say all that. We fam and shit like that, but it's good to see it, man. It's good to be sitting here chilling with y'all, chilling with the people in this chat, in the underground. This is my home base, man, away from home type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, where's Hutch? Where's Native?
I don't know. I seen her. I sent him the link, but I seen him at the beginning of the other live stream. But he's been going to bed early here lately.
Hutch sleep, man. I talked to him earlier, man. We actually hung out backstage, and me, him, and JR, and for a little bit earlier. Man, Hutch was like, man, I might not even make it to Tribes Live. I don't know. I was talking about him, and because JR was talking about going to bed too. I was like, man, y'all pussies, man. What the hell?
What y'all doing? It's Friday night.
Yeah.
What the hell y'all doing?
They got to get their rest.
Shit, when I get done this, I'm gonna be bugging Niecy so we can play the NES. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
Right?
Shit,
man. Dude, I've been happy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Me too. Me too,
happy, dude.
Yeah.
Been seeing all this bad shit go on, and I just still smile. I'm just like, fuck it, man. Bring it on, man. Fuck it.
Let's get it.
I don't care.
Let's get it.
I don't care. I'm gonna be happy, man.
That's how.
I'm gonna copy y'all just Josh. Bam! We all gonna die
tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. You know, so why not live your life to the fullest, man? Be happy, man. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's only doom and gloom if you ain't really prepared.
Yeah,
right.
Just saying.
Yeah. No doubt, man.
Seriously, that's facts.
But I tell you this, we have stepped up our prepping game a little bit. Because you gotta flow through some shit, and we got some canned goods that kind of outdated, but we're still gonna hang on to them because I think they're still good for a couple years after the date, but it'll be like last minute shit. So now we're trying to pick back up on new dates for canned goods type shit. So we're trying to stock back up on canned goods and shit like that.
Right there with you, bro.
Yeah.
Right there with you, seriously.
Gotta stay on top of it. You gotta stay on top of it, man.
Hey, man, real talk, man. Real talk. I've been stocking up on preps too, man. On prep. Bullets.
Freedom seeds. I said it.
I've been stacking up on all my food, water, all that shit by buying bullets. Oh
yeah, but you getting deer meat and shit. You getting deer meat and shit, man. That's what's up. That is what the fuck is up. You know, I've never went hunting backwards. I've never the reason for me not hunting is because you had to go and take a class in order to get a hunting license. I was just under the age, so I'm like, man, I don't do schooling, man. Fuck all that shit. So, man, my uncles hunted like crazy. They hunt rabbits, ducks, deer. I mean, their whole lives, man, and I just never had.
Dudley. Man, that's a jab at a few people. The werewolf prepping. Just saying.
Gia.
Hey, bro. How is Monique gonna meet Niecy?
They're meeting up with Sophia, and Niecy's dad lives like probably 20 minutes from Sophia. So she already promised her dad to come up and visit. So she gonna take that trip, man, and see her dad, and then she gonna go see the girls and shit, man. They're gonna have a good ass time, man. It is.
That's tight, man.
I'm kind of jealous, man. I want to meet some motherfuckers, but you know, Nisi do the damn thing with the ladies, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cool chicks.
Bro, I would absolutely love to put some worms in the water and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just
kick
it.
Man.
Just kick it.
Could you imagine if we got together, man, how much fun we would have?
Bro,
like no bullshit, man.
You'd be pissed because I'd be chilling. I'd be fishing like a motherfucker.
Yeah, me too.
Like, hey, hold on, bro. Hold on. I'm concentrating.
Yeah, I would be too. Shit, I get in a different zone when I'm fishing, man.
Yeah,
I get in a different zone, especially if I'm hitting on them bastards.
Yeah.
You can hang it up. I'm concentrating, man. I'm feeling them motherfuckers.
I'd be like, PT, I know I've been waiting to meet you for a long time, but I gotta catch the first fucking fish.
Man, I got 3 private beaches that are paid for that you gotta have passes to go, and we got extra passes for extra cars and everything. I told Hutch and Backwoods they might come by here, man, when the whole thing goes down. If we go up and meet Native and Ghost and shit, they're gonna come and chill, man. Hopefully they stay a night or two, man. And we got the beaches right down here, man. If you can ever make your way this way, man, I got you. Plenty of room.
Yeah,
I don't have anybody around my neck. This is the house next to me is a Airbnb, and the other house is an older couple that just come like once a month, once every 2 months, and they love me to death. And there's nothing but water in front and in back of me, man. Like it is chill. We can walk to the beach. It's 3 minutes to walk to the beach, and it's a private beach, and you can go all along the cliffs, every fucking thing. Man. You don't need no fishing rods or nothing.
Like really, I'm trying to include that in, man. I'm trying to make the plans to like because I'm going to the North Carolina deal, and so I'm like, damn, man, you know, it's not that far. I don't think
it's not. It's not, man.
And so
we only live once.
What are we talking about here? The next what? Backwoods.
Native and Ghost are trying to work up this this meet. I think it's in March, the middle towards the end of March, man, where everybody's gonna get together. You've been around when we talked about it, man. We just haven't talked about it I haven't talked about it in a minute. We're trying to get everybody together, man. They're trying to get I'm not trying to take credit for nothing. I just want to come. You know what I'm saying? But
me too.
In March.
So what we talking about, the Carolinas?
Yeah, like North Carolina, I think it is.
I can make it there.
Yeah, we're gonna get it in, man. Could you, man? That shit would be epic.
Yeah,
epic.
I ride with Backwoods.
Yeah, come up, man. We'll meet up, dude. We can meet up like real talk, man, and pick up Hutch, and you know, I could have because I've got a truck. It's a 4-door, you know, so there's plenty of room in it. And
I ain't riding in the back of that bitch though.
No, man, because Hutch be riding his motorcycle. Hutch be riding his motorcycle, man. You know what I'm saying? And then if Hutch decides he don't want to ride for a little while, man, we can just pull the motorcycle up in the back of the truck. I got ramps and shit, man.
Bro.
And we strap it down. Shit, we'll ride, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. Get it in. We're gonna have a week off. You know what I'm saying? And maybe even more. We're trying to work it, but we're trying to do 2 weeks. That's right when fishing is about starting too, man. And we always start fishing right at the beginning of April or right at the end of March. So, you know, even after all that, we got some fishing to do right off the bat.
Well, y'all serious about this shit?
Dead serious.
Yes.
Oh, well, then the fuck I'm gonna be there.
Bro.
Shit, that is what's up. That is what's up.
No, legit. So what I'll do is, because I live in Atlanta, so I'm sorry, Backwoods. I'll probably fly to Atlanta because it ain't that bad, and just get a rental car and just Carolina. I think I know. I think I know where Native's at because I used to. Yeah, I got you. I used to drive through there. So
shit, that's what's up.
March.
Hell yeah, let's get it in. I think it's March 23rd or something. March 21st, March 20th,
23rd, I believe is what.
Yeah.
And me and Hutch, you know, Hutch and I are still going to have that one that we did last year. We're going to do that as well.
Yeah, I am definitely going to make, whether it's the meetup or his harvest party, I'm definitely, and it might be by myself. Nisi might not take that run with me, but what I'm thinking is a rental car. And I might even get like a rental van. That way I could turn it into like a camper for a week.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying?
Dude, man, I'm telling, bro, shit. Well,
I was even thinking a U-Haul.
I know you got everything you need, man. So I mean, yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
come on down, man. Shit, man. Dude, Hutch's harvest party is off the chains, bro.
When is that one?
Oh yeah.
When is that,
Off
Backwoods?
the fucking chain, dude. It's like one of the most coolest, laid back, awesome fucking party. Man, me and Hutch be fucking with each other constantly, dude. Tennessee was tripping out. He was like, damn, man, y'all almost act like y'all brothers and shit. I was like, man, fuck him, man. I'll whoop his ass. Hutch be like, whatever, man. You know, he all cool about it and shit. He's like, whatever. You know.
Hey, when is that one? When is that one?
It's in the October's in the Halloween weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. Are y'all gonna the next meetup y'all do? Y'all not gonna do it in the blazing heat this time, right? Y'all gonna try to pick a time that it ain't so hot, or?
Yeah, see, there's a time in like Missouri, Arkansas, you know, around this area that it does the transformation from, you know, like pretty nice outside to just fucking blazing heat, you know, it just bam, you know. So we picked it like a week too late. Like if we'd have done it a week sooner, dude, it would have been pleasant as fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? And it just we just hit it. And we can't predict it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're gonna try to go ahead and go like a week or two earlier this next time. You know what I'm saying? And I think we'll hit it just right. But I'm still gonna have my motherfucking air conditioner deal. I've got some additions coming, man. It's gonna be sweet, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be sweet. My little air conditioner, chairs. Yeah, I've got some shit figured. Yeah,
man, we didn't go into deep conversation about this, but me and Nisi have bounced it back and forth that if we could get a couple of us, even couples, you know, like Josh and his old lady, you and your old lady, me and Nisi, and you know, whoever else in there, and we could like come up with like, okay, we meet here and go on a 3-day cruise or something with all of us. And then you can, you know, you ain't got to always be around each other. You can also go and do your thing over here or do your thing over there and then come back, have dinner together and hang out at night and drink some beers. And, you know, just, man, there's so much life to live. We're preppers, man. We're worrying about the end of times, but we also got to take advantage of the time that we're here, man. You know what I mean?
I'll be saying,
Dudley, appreciate you. You ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to keep it, but I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you so much.
Man, Tribe, that's what I be saying, man. Live for the moment, man. Live for the day. Live for tomorrow. Live for the next day, but live for today first. Live for now, man, because that's what you got. You know? Dude, man. I'm telling you, I'm so happy, man. I don't give a fuck, man. I went down to the phone company, you know, where I got my contract, where I got my big work at.
Right.
Man, homeboy that signed the check, man, he had went to lunch. Well, some shit had happened. He couldn't come back to the office. So he didn't get to sign no checks, man. I ain't get a check today, man. You know what? Shit. I was like, all right, man, no big deal. You know, no, I was like, ain't no big deal, man. Shit, I went to the store and bought some steaks and all that shit. I'll get my check Monday. Ain't no big deal, man. I'm living for now, man. I ain't gonna get upset over that little bullshit. I'm a prepper, man.
I deal with that shit all the time, man. For the past 25 years, you go to, I mean, I subcontract. So you go, oh, we got to wait for the customer to pay the fucking, you know, I've had to wait on checks so many damn times in my life, man. But you just got to work it. You got to keep some money in your pocket when you can. The older I get, the better I am at keeping some money on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Credit
man,
cards.
walking money, rat hole.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
Man, that was my first ever credit card, man. First ever. That's 47 years. You know how many times I've tried to get a JC Penney credit card or a fucking and I'm sitting there wanting this big ass TV, and you know us men, we are about our TVs. And this motherfucker says I got a free $1,000.
Yeah, run it.
Shit,
run it.
Man, a shopping cart. Get one of them big ass shopping carts because we getting it in.
Hey, hold up. Drop. Don't let Nisi talk you into kicking me off right now. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Real talk, man. Hey, man, them wheels you about to get for that cart, man. Like real talk, man. You need some lock and lug nuts for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Man,
Yes,
please,
yes.
man. With some keys,
Real.
you need some lock and lug nuts for that shit, man. Don't
Let me tell you, man. Because I already had 2 of the wheels. Now I got a rear cargo carrier that I put my cart on to drive with. I went out and bought a bicycle lock, one of those cord bicycle locks to lock it on there, and I take the wheels off that bitch and put them in the truck and make sure they're like I want, man. And when I get home, that motherfucker comes in the house. Almost $500 for 2 wheels. Them bitches ain't sitting in the motherfucking car. If somebody breaks my window and steals something, they ain't stealing these motherfuckers.
But man, if you have some lock and lug nuts on them, man, with a key, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they don't. They pop on with one of those pop-in pins, and then it has like a circle thing on it that you flip over and it locks it. But there's no screw-in, lock-in. It's damn near impossible to get it. You know what I mean? There's nothing to really lock, so I gotta just pop them all. Yeah. But I did, I showed
Tennessee. I'm sorry.
Did you see
the whole cart?
Your cart gonna be on blocks, boy.
Hey, Josh, did you see my new reel that I showed off on the live, man? I know Backwoods seen it. My new reel that I got for Christmas.
A little bit, like you was doing it, and it was. Gold and blue or something like that, or something.
Gold and black, but that motherfucker, just the reel alone was $600, man.
Awesome.
And you got to think, the rod I'm putting it on, just the rod is $300. So just that reel and the rod, no string on it, no rigs, no hooks.
Try.
I had to go out and get the best damn. I got the Invisibraid.
Try
Invisibraid. I even got some backup for it. You know what I mean? Some regular stuff shit.
Yeah.
Bro, I need education. I need education. What does this shit do? The rod and the reel. What does it do?
Well, the rod is a St. Croix surf rod, and it will sling that. When I go fishing and I'm on the beach, I'm slinging 3-4 times, and I'm talking about 3 or 4 times further than anybody else around me. Period.
That's how
I got motherfucker when I'm out there and I'm casting my rod. Motherfuckers are coming up, man. How the fuck did you get it out there like that?
That's how they do it.
But the reel I got, because if y'all watch my videos this summer, a lot of times I go out in the water to fish, and I'm out in water up to my chest.
No,
you got and it's salt water and shit, man. So this reel is fully sealed. You can dunk it under 3 feet of water for 30 minutes and it won't get any fucking salt water in it whatsoever. It's fully sealed. Bro. And the gears on it are stainless steel. They're usually brass. And there's a big story behind that. Like I learned a lot, through the years, but in order for them to make stainless steel gears the way that they got to make them, it burns up machinery. It just, they go through machinery. So it's very expensive to make. So that's why this reel is $600 fucking dollars, man.
Gotcha. Bro, you be out there with that shit to like here?
Yeah.
Water?
Man, sometimes I'm swimming with my fucking rod, man.
No, bro.
Sometimes I'm swimming. Like if I go a little bit too far and I got to back pedal, I'm not even touching the ground. And I'm trying to keep my rod out the water. I'm trying to swim back and the current's fucking grabbing me. Like we do it.
Get him a kayak, Neezy.
Right.
Josh, really, man. We be wading them creeks, man. I've waded creeks like up to my neck, holding my fishing rod up.
Yeah.
Man, if a snake's coming across there towards me, man, I have to slap him with the rod. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Be fishing and shit. Yeah, man.
I was fishing at this place called Benedict, and I was going out in the water, coming back, and so was Nisi. Nisi was going out. There was this old catwalk that got all tore up, but there was a couple poles out there that you could actually sit on. She walked out, but we come back in. We're cooking up some food. We got the little barbecue joint going and shit. We're still fishing. I see this snake come across the fucking water moccasin, man, and there was this little tree stump, and it crawled up in the tree stump and just went to sleep. I was like, oh, hell, we were just swimming out that motherfucker. But that's what you deal with when you out there doing the damn thing. Water moccasin. Yep.
Yeah, man. Bro, I used to swim in the Mississippi River. It was right behind the house. Yeah, we used to fish for catfish with spark plugs and shit. Oh, yeah, back in the day.
Man,
yeah.
Nope.
Hey, Tribe, real talk, man. I invited Josh, and you're the invitation is welcome to you at any time, man. If you want to plan to come down and go hunting, like real talk,
I
I
want to
got
go shooting with you. I want to
I
go.
got
I would love nothing more than to go shooting with you. Really, man. That would be
I
like
still
a
I still got
highlight of
I
because I
still
think
got that box.
I know for a fact that I would learn a lot. Because
Yeah.
I've never been through training and shit like that. So even just the little things that you would teach me when we went to do it. Now I'm very careful. I know the basics.
Yeah, no,
Not putting
yeah,
your finger on the trigger, not pointing the gun,
right.
keep it pointed at the ground. All that good shit.
Yeah.
But still, the other shit that you could teach me while we do the damn thing, man, it would be a blessing. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Bro,
gonna be done. It's gonna be fucking done. I promise you.
I'll
I'll be
show
over there
I'll
shooting
show
that
you.
shit.
I invited Josh,
Yeah.
man, but
The fuck
he
you
didn't show
doing,
up.
Josh?
Josh told me,
Bah.
you know
Almost
what,
got
Josh?
that motherfucker. I got
Oh
him.
yeah. Man, I get in trouble every time I go to a fucking shooting range. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why not? I want to unload this motherfucker. I got
Uh-uh.
30 rounds in this bitch.
Yep.
I still got a box sitting in there with your name on it, man.
Yes, sir.
Like I literally wrote your name on it, man. It's 100
Man,
rounds.
that's what's up. That's what's up.
And but man, I invited Josh, to my deer camp, and he texted me, man. He was like, man, I think your deer camp is stupid, man. And I
Who
was
said
like,
that?
"You
I
ain't
didn't
been
say
there."
that.
I was like, you ain't even been there, Josh. He was
No,
like,
bro, I
no,
did
man,
not
your
say-
deer camp's
Damn.
stupid. I ain't showing up there.
Damn.
Yeah,
Hell no,
man,
bro,
bust me out, man.
Bro,
I was gonna buy all the food. I told him, man, all you got to do is bring your gear, man. Your clothes and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Toothbrush,
right.
Oh, I got gear.
And I was like, man, we got you. We got a roof, man. We got a little cabin up there, man.
Yeah.
Warmth, fucking kill some deer. Man, you can get drunk and walk out there and shoot if you want to. Man, it don't make a fuck, man. You know
That's
what
all
I'm
I
saying?
need.
No
man,
doubt.
it's out in the middle of nowhere, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
He wouldn't
Man.
even
That's
come,
what's
man.
up.
But
And then I
Tribe-
found out that it's an 8-hour drive from where I'm at, bro. 8 hours.
That's not
Man,
that bad, honestly.
Man,
If I was
what?
8 hours, I would have already been. Not saying anything about you, but that's how. And I've wanted to go so bad. The couple times they've done it, man. But for me, it's 18 hours.
right.
And you got to think about that. Like that's probably going to be drive 10 hours, get a hotel room, sleep, get back up, drive the rest of the 8 hours type thing. Like, I mean, unless I go super hard and just drive 18 hours,
bro.
And you think about all that, that's 4 days, and I'm not even visiting yet. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
I'm going to make it fucking happen, man. I'm going to make it fucking happen.
Nisi Tribe, I would be honored to take you bass fishing. Like, seriously, man, I love this kind of shit, man. I ain't never been scared to show anybody anything I know. I'm not saying I know everything. I'm just saying, shit. I'll show you what. I'm like one of them kind of people, Tribe. Man, if me and you go fishing, and you're like, man, I'm gonna put this lure on, right? And you put this one on, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna put this one over here on. And you start catching fish, I'm gonna be like, shit, Tribe, you got another one of them, man?
Yeah.
That's the way I am,
Yeah.
man. We're there to catch fish.
Man, I do that shit with strangers, man. Like I'll see a stranger, especially if they got a kid, and I'm sitting there catching the fuck out of fish, and I see their shit's fucked. I'll go over to them. Here, man, throw this on your motherfucking line real quick. You let this little young man catch them, or a little young lady catch a fucking fish. Like I be helping out people's kids and shit on the piers and shit. Because my setup is advanced, so people know I know what I'm doing, and their kids will get like tangled up, or their little Zepcos will get fucked up. I'm like, bring it on over here. I'll fix it for you real quick. It won't take me but a minute. And when you go fishing and there's people around, it's like you already know each other. It's you don't have beef. There is no color. There is no religion. You're fucking fishing out there. Everybody's having a good time. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Tribe, man. At that meetup, man, I'm gonna tell you one of the most cool motherfucking things on this planet. Sophia B's little girl came up to me and was like, backwoods, would you help me tie a lure on? I want to catch a fish.
Yeah.
Dude, man, my heart melted, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I almost had to sit down, man. I was like, whoa, what? Damn, little girl. Man, sweetheart, let me show you.
Yeah, let's get
tied it on. dude, man, she caught her first fish, man, off that little lure, man.
Yeah, that's
Her
cool.
first fish ever, dude. She come up there, backwoods. I caught, dude, man. I almost cried, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, my stepdaughters, my stepdaughters, man. Back when me and Nisi, like the first couple years we were together, she brought her daughters up, and they had never fished before or nothing, man. And I had them out there, and they both caught their first fish, and it was awesome. But the younger daughter, she's real quiet, beautiful, sweetest girl you ever meet in your life. I mean, I just adore this little girl. Yeah. She's sitting there, and I'm dealing with 5 kids because I got my 3, and Denise has got her 2 daughters. So I'm trying to help 5 kids. And her daughter had caught her first fish, but she didn't want to bother me because I was doing so much other shit. So I'm doing so much other shit with the other kids getting it, and she's just sitting there with this fish hanging on the line and not paying attention. Then I look back and she's sitting there with that fish on there, and I just went nuts. You caught a fish! Oh my God, you got your first fish! And she just smiled, and it's just there's something about it, man. That's just special, man. It's just fucking special, man. It is, man.
And for me, to be honest with you, man, even like if it's a buddy of mine or just whatever, man. I mean, just a stranger out there, you know, in a boat, and he's like, "Man, dude, you catching fish?" "Yeah, man, I'm fucking wearing them out." And he's like, "Dude, you know," and I'm like, "Shit, Ty, oh, you ain't got none of these here, man. Let me throw you a couple of them." You know what I'm saying? Dude. And watching somebody catch, I love that shit, man. Watch somebody, man. I was gonna be so excited if just Josh would have showed up at my deer camp, man. And
I'm coming, bro. I'm coming.
And has shot a deer, man, dude.
Hey, look,
hell yeah,
look, dude, man. I would be so like, I would be like, damn, bro, man. I'm so honored, man, dude. Like, really.
And take my virginity.
I just feel that way, man.
Hunting virginity.
And all of y'all that think I'm being
pop your cherry. No doubt, man. No doubt.
But look, I promise you, when you see me, I'm gonna have, like, you know how you get like the camouflage outfits? I was in academy today. I'm gonna have like all my shit's gonna be like bright orange. So there will be no accidents. there won't be all my shit is gonna be bright orange.
Camo, bro.
Yeah, so y'all won't know. Oh no, that's Josh like 100 yards over there. That's him. Don't shoot in that direction.
You know why I wear shit like this? Like I dress like this most like 98% of the time.
That's
I dress like this because I can take this off and I got a camo shirt, right? I can get hid. I can take this right here and tie it up as a headband. You know what I'm saying? With the camo up on top and just a little black around there, and tie that up as a headband. Shit, dude, good luck seeing me, man. I can even cut that shit out right there. Cut them eyes out with my knife.
Make a mask.
Put that motherfucker on a mask, man.
Yes, sir.
That's why I wear shit like this, man. I be thinking about that kind of shit, man.
No doubt.
Yeah, man.
No doubt. What up, Roots? I sees you, sis. I haven't said what's up to Roots yet. You know what I'm saying? I seen Roots in there. What up, baby? What's going on with you?
What up, Roots? What you canning nowadays, Roots?
Man, forget Roots, man. Oh, crazy ass girl.
What you canning nowadays, Roots? Yeah, man.
That's the only thing about live streaming, man. I be chain smoking. Jeez.
Me too.
Bro, they say McCarthy just lost the 13th vote.
Jesus.
I don't even know what all this is about. I can tell you a little bit. You want to hear it? Yeah, sure.
Backwards might have learned a little bit about it too,
bro.
Go ahead, try.
All right, so before the election, McCarthy thought that there was going to be this huge red wave. So he didn't need to work with any of the Republicans on different sides of things and shit. And he kind of like, you know, put a middle finger up to him, like, fuck y'all. I'm not even going to need y'all. We're going to have this red wave. I'm going to have plenty of votes to get in. I don't need y'all. Well, the red wave didn't hit quite like he thought. So now these people that he shitted on and treated like shit when they came to him with these, you know, deals and shit they wanted to have done and tried to work with him, and he was like, fuck you. Now they're the ones in the fucking driver's seat to whether he gets elected or not. And now he's got to deal with that. And this is the shit. It ain't even Democrats against Republicans. It's Republicans against Republicans.
So
you know what I'm saying? Am I right backwards? Did I hit it on the nail?
Yeah, pretty much. So that's the Freedom Caucus, man. They're like, they're like saying, you know, we're tired of the swamp. We're tired. They're
Yeah.
kind of like Trump, sort of. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But I'm
right.
saying these folks are young and they've been Republicans. You see what I'm saying? They're not like Trump in the way that Trump was a Democrat for a long time.
Yeah,
People need not to
yeah.
forget that.
Dudley.
Right.
People need not to forget that. But yeah, these new guns, man, they're like real talk. They're ready to fight, man. They're like,
What?
dude, man, you ought to see some of the video, man, of these young guns calling these folks out, man, calling them sellouts like McCarthy and all, and the rhinos and dude, they
Bro,
talk
send me some of that.
shit,
Don't-
bro.
There's some
Okay,
shit
yeah.
going on. There's some shit going on. What up, Carbon Q? I sees you. I sees you, sis. What up, Ghost? What's going on with your Ohio? I sees you. I sees you.
Bam.
Yeah, they
Just
getting
saying what's
down
up.
on his ass. Yeah, no, yeah, they
So
get
that's
down
what's
on
going
his
on.
ass.
Let me ask you this, Backwoods. Do you think that he will eventually become the Speaker of the House, though?
Mm.
Yes.
Really?
That's what Nisi says too.
Yeah.
And I don't like it because I heard this dude is a rhino his damn self. And I'm not even Republican or Democrat, but you don't want somebody in there that's gonna fucking.
Yeah.
I just don't want the dude in there from what I heard about him, man, because he don't it.
Yeah.
You know, when I think about the two parties, there's a couple things that bother me about the Republicans and a couple things that bother me about the Democrats. The Democrats is the guns. Leave that shit alone. It's our Second Amendment. Leave it the fuck alone, man. 2A. I truly believe in that shit.
Right.
And the canceling and shit like that. And also, the shit that goes on with these the drag stuff and all that, man. I think that's gotten a little out of hand. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, and on the Republican side, I don't think, just me personally, I don't think that the government should have say so over what a woman does with her body. That's just me. You stay the fuck out of it. That woman, that's her. That's what she does. And I know not everybody feels like that, and it's a touchy subject, but I myself don't believe that anyone should have an abortion because I don't believe in that personally. But more so than that, I think a woman should have the right to choose for herself. Who the fuck am I to tell her?
Well, see, that's the problem, Tribe, is on that particular subject is they want to make it.
Thanks, Sherry.
They're making it a big issue, man. Man, that's a touchy subject, man. That shit can get heated quick, man.
But what I think, but honestly, what I think what we need, if we're gonna believe in the system and try to have some kind of system, y'all know that I'm very not believing in none of these motherfuckers. But if I was going to believe in, I want somebody who's not Democrat and not Republican. Let's bring in somebody who's not duped in with the deep state and all these motherfuckers that have corrupted our government to the most dangerous, tyrannical. And I know it could get a lot worse, but it's gotten fucking bad, man. These people, it's gotten corrupt as fuck. We need somebody to come in. We need the whole culture of government to change and get back to some real shit instead of lining their pockets. You know what I'm saying? So I would hope that somebody comes along that is not Republican or Democrat, man.
Bro, there is somebody. There is someone.
Who are we talking about?
Those 3 frigates, the one that's in the Mediterranean Sea, the one that's in the Pacific Ocean, and the one that's in the Indian Ocean. Those frigates.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm lost.
All right.
Me too.
Hey,
Me too. What?
Hey,
Say
Betty.
what?
Hey, Betty. I did smile. I did smile when Matt was like, he cast the vote for Trump.
Yeah. That tripped me out. I was like, holy shit, somebody had the balls to do that.
Yeah.
See, what I think is they know they weren't going to get these other Republicans to turn on a homeboy, but
right.
I think that they're cutting a lot of deals. They're forcing them. They're forcing the Democrats even to talk to the Republicans, be like, hey man, y'all better get this shit straight. And the Democrats has already got a plan for this year with the Republicans taking over, man. I mean, dude, they're gonna like hold their own investigations for the people for like the Republicans who are going to investigate Biden. So they're going to hold investigation. So you can see, man, this shit is about to clash, bro. I'm telling you,
yeah, it's about to blow up.
You got them little young jokers over there on the Republican side, you know, the Freedom Caucus, who's saying, "Nah, fuck this shit, man. We're ready to fight. Man, I'll call you out in a heartbeat. I don't give a damn who you are. You know, fuck you. You know." And then you got the Democrats basically doing the same thing. So the Democrats has already been doing this. The Republicans has been soft. Now we got this new team coming in, be like, "Nah, fuck this."
That's what's going on.
Yes, that's what's going on, man. And
I think if you ask me, this is what I think. We've got so many old people that's in gut, and it's about to be the changing of the tide, man, because these old people are not going to live forever. And there's going to be a lot of new people coming in pretty soon, man, and it's going to keep on and keep on changing. I think we're going to go through some serious fucking changes.
Well, see, the Democrats and the Republicans, the higher ups, when AOC and the squad, you know, some of them, when especially AOC, she's been real vocal, you know what I'm saying? So when, you know, Ilhan can't be very vocal, man, because she had married her brother. But anyway, we'll not talk about that. I'm just saying, AOC, man, like real talk, she was vocal. Well, the Democrats have threatened her, man, and been like, "You better toe the party line," you know what I'm saying, or you know, we'll fuck you up.
You know, not that I don't want you to buy. I got her serious. How did she not get in trouble for marrying her brother like that though? How did she? I mean, that I don't know if that. What's her name?
Yeah. Ilhan Omar or something like that.
To get him to come over and be, she married her own brother to get him over here and shit. And like this is what's out there. I mean, who knows what?
I thought you meant a black dude.
They said no.
Wait, what?
They said that it was acceptable where she was from. So they
what the hell?
That's what it was.
Something like that. Yeah.
Wow.
No, y'all bullshitting. Y'all bullshitting.
No, this is the truth.
This is real talk, man. Ilhan Omar, she is a House of Representatives right now who got here and who got her brother over here by marrying him and then and being married. She's married again to someone else.
Yeah,
it's all a sham. It's all a sham. It's
a damn shame though, because I gotta say, man, I think she is one pretty. If you just look at her, she is one pretty motherfucker, man.
AOC
that shit right now.
Well, AOC, I've always had a crush on, but even Elon, I think Elon or whatever. I think she's fucking gorgeous, man. And it's like, but then their mind gets it. You know, she's out of Minnesota. I think it's Minnesota is where she represents or something like that.
Ilhan does, I believe.
And it's like the whole community is where she's from. What the fuck is it? Is it Somalia? Where is she from?
Oh yeah, probably Somalia.
Yeah, something like that, man. But she's fucking. She really is. She's gorgeous, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I see who you're talking about.
Yeah, and see, they were threatening AOC and them, man, telling them they better toe the party lines. Well, see, now the Republicans, the older establishment Republicans, are threatening these Freedom Caucus people, telling them they'll take them off they won't get no seats on any committees. That they'll take them off of them. They won't allow them to be if they don't vote for fucking McCarthy.
I can see some. I can see some. You know what, Backwoods? I can see some new committees being formed here pretty soon. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm getting at, man. I'm telling you, it's about to get real up in this mother, dude. I'm telling everybody right now, you better get fucking ready. I'm talking, you better get prepared to fucking defend yourselves, like they said on We the Soldiers.
Seriously?
In this country, dude, I'm gonna tell you something. You know, go look this up over in New Mexico. Guess what? Guess what's been happening in New Mexico already? They've been shooting up the attorney generals, the fucking police. They've been shooting up.
I talked about that. The cartels went to war with them.
Bro,
Sinaloa cartel.
dude, all the way in New Mexico, they've been shooting the AG, all of them, man. They've been shooting.
They
all
brought
their
in.
shit up, dude.
They brought in like 200 fucking military people to line the border, man, with in Juarez. You know,
Yeah,
JUAREZ
Yeah, Juarez.
or some shit. Yeah, they got a war going on, man. I've been sharing. You ain't on Instagram. I've been sharing shit to like Native and shit like that from Instagram. You can share it, you know. Man, it's all kinds of video. These motherfuckers rolling in 30, 40, 50 cars deep with fucking machine guns on the back of the pickup truck. They're attacking government. Man, it's so bad that they're kidnapping doctors and shit. That way, when they shoot a government official, they can't get help from a doctor. They're kidnapping all the doctors and shit out of there. Just so people can't get fucking help. You know what? That's fucking crazy, man. Because they arrested El Chapo's son. He's like a bigwig. You know what I'm saying? And this, man, it ain't no joke, man. And what's scary is that's right where you're at. You ain't too far away. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Backwoods. So what are you saying, bro? Like some shit's coming our way?
Dude, man, just look around, bro. Like real talk, man. You got all this shit. You got open borders. You got all this shit going on down there, right? Man, I watched a military, Mexican military caravan. This just right over the border, man. Just right over the Texas border.
Yeah.
Dude. And dudes was rolling up, man. The fucking cartel attacked them motherfuckers, man. Made them get out their vehicles. One of them sped off and shit, and they was all ducking and shit and shooting a little bit. Man, dude, I'm talking about shit knocking concrete up and shit.
Bro,
they ran up in a prison, man. Like they rolled up on a prison to get the Sinaloa people that are connected to the cartels to get their people out. Like they rolled up on this prison, ran up in that bitch. You can hear machine guns going off. You can hear all this shit. You got all these family members coming to the prison trying to check on their loved ones that are in there. Like this one lady was talking about her nephew or some shit. She was worried, they can't nobody get no information. There's a bunch of people dead. There's a bunch of military dead, a bunch of the cartel members dead. Like they're at war big time, blowing up shit in the streets. It's crazy, man.
Dude, it's just right over our border. But see, the problem with it is our borders has been open. You don't think that shit ain't? You don't think these people ain't leaked up into this? Up into?
Oh, they here. Oh, they here.
Nah, bro, I saw a video.
They all over the place, man.
Yeah. I saw a video earlier today. Florida just declared what is it, like national emergency? Because the people that are coming with the boats, the man-made boats and stuff.
Yeah.
They just declared a national emergency because they can't contain the people that are coming over. That's not even the southern border. You know what I'm saying? So,
I tell you like this though, man. I tell you like this, and I said it on my live stream,
bro.
I'm not all. Look, I know the cartels can be ruthless, and I know they do shit that nobody can back, but governments do too, man. And I look at these cartels and I think about, it's hard because you can't love them, but you can't hate them. I'm not completely against, because the Mexican government's just as fucking crooked and just as deadly and kill people like crazy, just like every other fucking government, man. They ain't doing nothing no different than the cartels just running a product that people don't believe in and don't, it does fucking ruin cities and really hurt people bad. Yeah. But governments do too, so I'm not completely against them.
Well, try to think about it like this, man, and think about what Russia's doing right now. They're basically trying to take their land back, right? What happened in the United States when a certain part of this country defected from the United States? What happened? We went to civil war. The United States come in and invaded and fucking took over again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And went to war with that. That ain't no different what Russia's doing. You know what I'm saying? So, but Russia's horrible for what they're doing, but the United States ain't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these governments, man, they're corrupt as fuck, man.
Yeah.
All over the place, man.
No doubt.
Dude, man,
it's still scary though to think, and like you said, it's right across the border. And if you don't think that shit, man, we're getting so close to shit popping off in this country, and it's gonna, sooner or later, we are gonna have mayhem going on in parts of our fucking country, man. It's just gonna sooner or later it's gonna start popping off.
Yeah, man.
There's too much division, there's too much hate. I mean, look at music, look at everything we do, all the news, everything. It's all pushing this. There's no love being pushed. There's no, it's bad, man. It's bad.
Bro, I saw there's a video of a small town in UKR, Ukraine, right? And they were saying that they're getting shelled and bombed daily. I forgot what it was, but legit. The reporter was asking like the little kids and like the older family members, like, so are you scared? And they were like, no. They're like, do you want to leave? They're like, no, this is our home. And the reporter was saying that like sniper fire is like a daily thing there, but they still had the garbage trucks coming through, picking up the garbage, like from the bombed out buildings. That will never happen here, bro.
But think about this. Think about this, man. DC's got multiple killings every single day. Yeah. Ain't nobody moving out of those houses. Ain't nobody move. You might get a family or two to leave, but this is our home. This is look at Chicago, South Side Chicago, man. They're one of the most deadliest places on earth.
Yeah,
and families still getting up, going to work, sending their kids to school.
You think so?
The shit you can get used to. Fuck yeah, man. Some of the shit we've lived through you're just like, that shit happens every day. Like you get used. No matter how bad it gets, we keep on living. Humanity just keeps going, man. And you start now your whole
normalize that shit.
Yeah, it gets normal. But you end up being a town or a city of shell shock. You end up being a town or a city with PTSD, and everybody's all fucked up. I mean, it just is what it is, man.
John,
welcome to the asylum.
John, like real talk, man. Go back and look up Black Fridays, man. Over the past 10 years, man. Motherfuckers is stabbing and fucking beating the shit out of each other over a $300 savings on the TV, man.
Right.
And if you just wait 2 months, it'll be cheaper than that.
But see, that's what I'm saying though. That's my argument.
It's already here, man.
Yeah, but that's my argument. Like over there, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody looks the same. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no question. The problem is trying to decide who is the enemy and who is not, because everybody looks the same. But here it's like we're already divided. You know what I'm saying? Look, Buffalo with the snowstorm that it just had, it was like looters and rioters like looting the dollar stores, the Dollar Trees, and
same in Florida. Same in Florida with that hurricane.
In a Dollar Tree, you know, aside from like some food and some, you know what I'm saying? Like there aren't TVs there.
But look at what's going on with our economy. There's people out here suffering right now. They don't have shit.
That's true.
They can't even get fucked. They're fucking buying some a loaf of bread and some butter and making toast for 3-4 fucking weeks because they can't afford anything else to eat.
I'm almost there too.
It's hard times, man. It's hard fucking times.
Josh, what's the dude's name? Is it Jerome Powell, the head of the Federal Reserve? You know, where we get all of our money, basically.
Yeah.
He said just in the last 2 days, man, he said if you are hedging any of your like stock market and all that on the fact that we're going to lower interest rates, he said you've been wrong this whole time. He said that's what everybody's been doing. And he said, you're wrong. He said, we actually are probably going to hike them. Hike the rates. They do that. But dude, so there's already the inflation that we got, man, is already shortage. I drove to 4 fucking stores, man, just to find some cigars, bro. Just some regular, simple Swisher Sweets, bro. And man, went to the store, you know, and shit's out here and shit's out there. No cold medicine, man. No baby. No kids cold medicine, man. I mean, dude, people are going to start to freak the fuck out, man. I'm just telling you, bro.
No, I feel you.
You know, and they say everybody, all the big people that you know supposedly do this, you know, for a living, are saying it's about to get way worse.
Yeah,
gas is already going up.
That's why we're
gas went up in ours.
That's why we're trying to get all the shit that I've been talking about. We done picked up and we saved money and shit. We wanted to get it now because 2023 and 2024, I don't think we'll be buying shit extra. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I did want to tell y'all this when I got the beach wheels. Not to keep talking about the beach wheels, but it's not about the beach wheel. When we ordered the first 2 beach wheels, the shipping on it, it's a big ass package. So it was, I think it was $54 for shipping. This is only 3 months, maybe 6 months later, 5 months later. Now it's $62. So it went up $8.
Yeah.
That's a big ass chunk of money if you just look at one thing being shipped. Yeah. $8 fucking in a couple months.
Dude, do you know there's
crazy, man?
You know there's several big oil investors.
Appreciate you, Dudley. Appreciate you.
Dudley's doing it, bro.
Yes, I appreciate you.
Did you know there's several big oil investors, that trade in that market that said they're pretty much saying oil will be $160 a barrel by summertime.
It's gonna be nuts, man. It's gonna be nuts.
That'll be $7-8 a gallon, man.
And think about this: the gas prices go up, everything else goes up. But when the gas prices came back down, other shit didn't come back down. So when these gas prices go up again, the prices of everything's going to go up again.
Yeah,
and it's going to be monumental. It's going to be people ain't going to be able to fucking feed their kids, man. You already can. We're talking about the winter season, and you can't find fucking medicine for your fucking kids in the fucking stores.
Yeah.
I was telling Nisi we need to go. If we find any, we're just going to pick it up in case one of our kids fucking call us about the grandkids. We can fucking ship it to them. We're the preppers, and we do got some already. Right. Just in case, but I'm talking about maybe picking up whatever fuck we can find. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've got a pretty good little batch of it in there myself.
Yeah. Dude,
bro, I'm telling you, man. Josh, you are you still doing the medical stuff?
Yeah, man.
Any of these places you go into, if they have a medical kit on the wall,
you
know what I'm saying? Do you ever go into where they got medical kits on the wall?
Yeah.
You can ask. Okay, well, them people come and change that out like once every couple. They'll come and check it every month. Every. Well, they'll take shit out of there, man, and they'll throw it away. You can ask them if, hey, man, would you save this for me? And they'll save it for you. I got a bunch of medical supplies that way. When I worked at that big company, dude, we had all these medical supplies, and I would go in and vacuum seal everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and put it all in a 5-gallon bucket, and it's medical supplies. If
I show you my medical,
and it was all free. It was all free, man.
If I show you my medical stuff, you'd be like, God damn. No, seriously, my old lady.
It was stuff that you can't keep on the shelf because the government says so, but it's still good and effective.
Right. Yeah.
Plain and simple.
I'm careful about what I say, so I'm gonna say this, but be real careful.
Yes.
But if you get a headache, you might take some Tylenol. Man, I've taken, in my work trucks and shit, I'd always keep Tylenol in there. Man, I've taken that shit when it was like fucking 5-7 years out of date. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it worked good as a motherfucker, never a fucking problem. Like they have to, if you get a prescription from the doctor, every single fucking prescription you get, unless it's like a liquid penicillin or something like that, every single fucking prescription has a year date on it.
Yeah.
It's for a year. You're gonna sit here and tell me that every single fucking medicine y'all put out it all lasts the same? It's bullshit.
Yeah.
If that shit is hard and then you keep it from getting wet and fucked up or in the sun.
Don't let your regular light hit it either, man.
Yeah.
Keep it like dark. In a 5-gallon bucket. Keep it in dark,
like you would your potatoes. You know what I mean?
Yep, man. It'll be fine.
If you saw my medical preps, you'd be like, God, you'd be like, you got a hospital over here. My old lady, home health nurse. So she legit has to throw stuff away because she has too much. You know what I'm saying? So
and you get to keep all that shit.
Yeah. Anything you can think of.
Let me ask you, Josh, did you ever find the nuclear pills? Did you ever get your hands on any? I haven't looked in a while.
Aside from the ones that like, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, you sent my way.
Right.
Nah, I found like it's potassium iodine, but I don't think it's the real deal. It was like
Right.
Amazon, like some vitamin type. You know what I'm saying?
When's the last time you looked? I mean, is it still that shortage of it?
I think
Is it
is.
iodine or iodate or something?
Iodide. I think it's iodide.
I can go grab
But
them.
it's who knows,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, it's kind of a funny. Yeah, I don't have any, man. I'm just gonna tell you straight up.
Yeah.
I
I'll tell you
mean,
what, I do have a lot of.
Well, I live
the-
right by a power plant, man. Like
Yeah.
it's damn near, even with no problems going on in the world, they want every house. I can go to the health, you know, like once a year, I can go to the health clinic and they'll give them to you for free, but they never give you enough.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So hey, what I was saying before about the 3 frigates that are out in the different oceans. You know what I'm saying? Monique was
Right.
like, hey, Monique was like, Josh just went hard left field with that. So y'all know what happened, right? With
you
Germany
had
sending those the Patriot deals. Yeah, your boy Putin just decided to send out 3 frigates with the hypersonic missiles. Legit.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Oh.
Now. Yeah. I
Yeah.
seen that, man. I talked about that earlier, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
So he's posting up all over the place.
All over, bro. All over hypersonic. So apparently, supposedly, we really don't have a defense for a missile that travels at what 26,000 miles per hour. That could be, nuclear tipped.
Right.
And he said he said to the frigates that went out and legit like close to Taiwan, the Mediterranean, the Pacific, and the Indian Ocean. He just sent them out. He's like, I pray that you guys are successful with your mission.
Check it out, man.
I'm listening.
So them missiles you're talking about, they can fire one and it can hit within a 5-minute mark.
Okay.
Wherever it's got 5 minutes, dude.
Yeah.
When they push the button, you got 5 minutes.
And they're functional. A lot of people said they're not functional. They haven't been tested. They are functional.
They have and their shit comes and splits off.
That's what I didn't know.
Like buckshot, man. Like buckshot.
That's what I didn't know.
Yes, and each one of them is nuclear.
So
Dude,
Putin said,
and then it's got a big one right in the middle, and then it's got all these other ones that extend it out, dude.
Yeah.
Yes, dude. I'm telling you, man. We
said it. We said it when we did live stream 6 months ago, a year ago. And we also, and I'm not saying we know everything and shit like that, but in this community, this is what we talk. And we talked about how when we talk about these things, it doesn't happen overnight. Look at when the Twin Towers got hit. It took us like a month and a half or something to even start striking back at them over there. And that was quick. That was like super speed.
It was
like when you're setting up for a world war, it can take a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years for a plan to come together. And that's why we prep, man, because we've been saying it. We are not saying there's a lot of shit going on. We're trying to be happy. We're trying to smile. We're trying to keep smiles on people's faces. But when it comes down to the come down, we are really looking at a future that is fucking dangerous as fuck.
Yeah, bro. Look, I was gonna say, I'm so glad that I am here with you, Tribe and Backwoods, on this live, because we did a couple lives. Remember where like Ukraine was first getting ready to go into Ukraine, and we was like, man, it's World War III. This is it. This is it. We watched the cars leaving, and we watched the city, and we were like, well, it looks like it's normal. Yeah. Look where we're at now. Yeah. Look where we're at now, man. Yeah.
It took time, man.
The threats of nuclear annihilation, it's being thrown around left and right now. It's like it's normal. We've normalized that shit.
Yeah.
And we sit around and watch that dumbass Joe Biden stand up there and fucking drain our oil reserves, and they just sent a whole big giant thing, or approved it to send a whole bunch more of our missiles over there, like today or yesterday. Like they said it's going to like really put a knot in our defense system. Like it's really going to knock us down. hard. Yes.
This is something I do, and I'm sure y'all do it too, but I'm just going to throw it out there. A lot of times when I'm watching something and keeping an eye on something, the most nervous I get is when shit starts quieting down and they stop talking about it and it stopped being, because then that's when the dirt's being done. You know what I'm saying? So just keep your eyes on it, man. Keep prepping up. I know we always saying, keep prepping up, but seriously, keep prepping up. Now we're looking into solar generators. We're looking at EcoFlows. Did you get that EcoFlow thing I sent you, just Josh? I sent you a link.
Yeah.
They had a huge sale for one day.
Yeah.
And we didn't get it in. So now we're trying to find a great deal. And we think we're going EcoFlow on it. Bro. Even if we start out with a real small one with some motherfucking solar panels, man, we're just gonna.
Hey man,
bro. Fishing?
Can I tell y'all something? Can I tell y'all something?
That's one of the main reasons, real quick, backwards. That's one of the main reasons, Josh, is because I want to have something while we're fishing to charge fucking cameras.
Yeah.
If we go camping, if we go on a trip to go meet all y'all, we'll have a little power source with us. And
bro, if I was going to meet you guys, I would definitely bring both of mine.
Yeah. Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yep. What's up, backwards? I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, it's all good. Man, I'm telling you, I'm happy as fuck, bro. I'm just saying, I'm happy as fuck. I want to tell y'all what my plan is, man. Okay. So over here on this big shelf, right? Y'all see this shelf behind me?
Yeah.
All right. So right over there, I'm gonna come off my roof. I'm gonna put a gutter all the way down my shop building. From over here all the way down, and then from over here, and on this end of the on this end of the shelf, I'm gonna put 3 55-gallon barrels, and
nice.
I'm gonna reinforce it, with wood and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna run the gutter inside to that first 55-gallon barrel, and I'm just gonna tie them in all the way down, and then I'm gonna put a spigot on the bottom one.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have a filter system right there.
Nice.
That is my plan. I've been sitting in here thinking, over the holidays and all that shit. And so that's what I'm gonna do right there, man. I'm gonna have and that water system will be inside my shop building.
That's
so nobody can see it.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Dude, want that big
man, me and you are a lot alike in that with coming up with ideas and projects and shit, man. We do that a lot backwards. I do that a lot too, man. Even Nisi has said you and backwards always coming up. Man, that's ingenious shit, man. I love it. I love that kind of shit. Like, I love seeing videos on it, especially if I know the person doing it. Like, when you did any of your project shit, man, I always watch that shit. Like, I haven't been fucking with YouTube and shit, man. I've been, not watching too much. I check in 10 minutes, 15 minutes or something, and then dip out. But I'm gonna be back at it. I'm gonna go check y'all shit out, man. I need to go check your shit out. I need to go check everybody's shit out, man.
Yeah, I took a break too, man. You know what I'm saying? And kind of did a little something here and there, pop in here and there and do a little video. But yeah, I just been sitting around, and thinking of shit like that, man, and I was like, dude, man, I've already got half that shelf built, man. I could just add some bracing and shit to it, to hold the weight. Yep. Man, dude, I would have a water system right here inside the shop.
Man, that's the number one thing I want to do, but I want to do it when I own, we're planning on buying property and shit. And that's going to be my number one thing to do is water. Right. Period, point blank. I'm going to try to do 3 or 4 catchment systems. I want a couple of those big square cage things like you got. I want some 55 barrels. And at our other house, 2 houses ago, every gutter had a 55-gallon and it stayed full and shit, The homeowner had set it up and it was fucking glorious, man. We always had water, no matter which we never really needed to use. I used some of it for some of the plants and shit I had outside and shit like that. But when we finally buy a place and we're at where we're going to be, that's going to be my number one concern, because that's the number one thing we need, man, is water. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. I'm just like. It's really weird, man, because Josh and myself and Casey Little Owl was on a panel and was talking, and dude, I'm like at a level right now to where I'm just like, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool
Yeah.
like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like whatever, man. You know,
Right.
if they nuke us tomorrow, man, then it's over. You know, so
Right.
what? You know, I'm not worried about what's going on over there anymore. I'm not. I mean, I'm gonna keep up with it and pay
Right.
attention and all that. But it's like,
I'm not gonna let it kill my brain.
Yeah.
And I'm
right,
and,
yeah,
and another thing is, I think about y'all and I think about the chat and everything, and I don't want to kill y'all's brain with this shit neither.
yeah, yeah,
I've done a lot of. I want to do some shows and I want to talk about important shit and I want to go into it, but I don't want it to be every fucking live I do.
right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's what I'm saying, man. Just, you know, I've been sitting around and dude, I'm fixing to start tearing down this building I got out back, man, and I've got plans for that area. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
gonna put up another little smaller building and to just store a few things in, but then I'm gonna use it for garden area and shit. I'm gonna because I kind of took the year off on this year for the garden, but I got the seeds. I've been saving the shit, man. I'm about to grow a big ass garden in the backyard. Most of my backyard is going to be the garden. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude, it's
Well,
time to get real with it, man. I'm telling you.
I tell you, man, Hutch hooked me up and sent me a couple little tiny things.
Yeah.
This spring, and it just got legalized. You know, recreational, man. I'm a grow this year. I'm gonna plant every single one he sent me. And I think it's 5 or 6 altogether, man.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna say it like this, tribe, man. Hutch is very well at making bread, man. You know, that bread and the makings that he sent you, bro. I'm just telling you, it's
yeah,
I've
yeah.
I've ate
Shit,
some
let me-
I'm excited
I've ate
as
some
shit.
I've ate some of that bread, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Bro, yeah,
yeah.
good,
And you know I'm gonna be blowing his ass up. Every
right?
fucking little thing I need to know, I'm gonna be on his ass. Hey, Hutch, man, I need to know this. Hey, Hutch, I need to know that. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I need
But
to hit Hutch
he
up.
knows I'm gonna do it. He knows I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it in. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna try to do the best I can. But I'm gonna start out in March in the house. I'm gonna have some lights and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have it right, man. I'm gonna have it right.
See, I got this new saying I've kind of been using a lot lately, and it's on the day. Don't let it on you. And and what I want to extend that by saying, you know, that when you're prepared to own the day, you know what I'm saying? You've got to be prepared, you know, to own that day. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
It's
right.
yeah, it's so
Wow.
when you're prepared, you can own the day. You can own tomorrow, the next day. You know, you
No
can
doubt.
own it,
No
and don't
doubt.
let that shit own you, man. And
Yeah.
it ain't doom and gloom, man. When you're prepared, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah. Hey, I got some lights. You know what I'm saying? Hydroponics, all that good stuff. Yeah.
Man,
Well,
I was thinking about that stuff I was talking about earlier, Josh, with the Mr. Tire. I was talking to Nisi. I was like,
Mhm.
how many people take their car into a place and
Uh,
when the motherfucker calls and adds $1,100 or adds this or adds that, they're just like, okay, because they don't want to be confrontational. They don't want to stand
right.
up for themselves. Not everybody is like me. That's like, hold the fuck up, man. What the fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
And I, and it's like Backwoods is talking about now, own the day, but own yourself. Don't be
Yeah.
scared to stand up. If it don't sound right, if it don't feel right, stand up for yourself, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
damn right.
sometimes you got to be confrontational because people will use the shit out you and do you dirty as fuck. And
It will.
especially this day and age with everything that's so bad, everybody's trying to get over on everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Yeah.
yeah. Hey, bro, I went to Popeyes the other day and I'm eating healthier and everything, right? So I was like, I wanted to try that new Popeyes blackened chicken sandwich. Right.
Right.
So I went,
right.
I was like, y'all got the sandwich? They was like, no, we don't have it. I was like, all right. Give me the regular one. Give me the regular chicken sandwich, not the meal. I don't get meals anymore because it's too expensive. Just the sandwich. I got water in the car.
Yeah.
So they gave me the sandwich. And the shit still came out to like 7, 6 something. I'm like, man.
Yeah.
Took the
It's
sandwich back to my car,
ridiculous.
right? Yeah, took the sandwich back to my car, right? And legit, I opened it up, and this thing looked like it had been cooked the day before.
Yeah.
The chicken was dried out.
Shit,
The-
raggedy.
Yeah, man. So I was like,
Mm.
fuck, I don't feel like going back in here. But god damn it, I didn't pay too much money for this shit. So we're back in.
Damn
I'm like,
right.
look, yeah, I'm like, look, seriously, you got to give me a fresh one because this ain't it.
Yeah.
So that I don't even like doing that, but the chick made me another one or whatever, and it was the exact same thing. Like the chicken had just So I didn't, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to go back. I really didn't want to show my ass. But bro, everything costs so much now that I need to get what I paid for because it's that much.
Yeah.
So I went back in.
When you take morals out of things, man, like they've been doing over the last many years.
Yeah.
When you take morals out, man, people don't give a shit no more, man. They have convinced all these people that work at Popeye's Chicken and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I love me some Popeye's Chicken. Anyway, but they've convinced people that work in these industries that they are not getting paid well, so they're getting mistreated. So when you convince someone that they're mistreated, it's human nature for them to not give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about your sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't pay me enough to give a fuck.
Right.
We also we lost a lot of quality with the people that do work with this whole pandemic thing with and I'm not saying people have died, some have died, but some have just quit their jobs or so we lost a lot of that people that knew what they were doing, been doing it for 20 years. They said, fuck all this, man, I'm out.
Right.
And here we are. There's a bunch of industries now that have people that don't know half of what the fuck they're doing, and they're just learning, or they don't give a fuck, and they're just there to fill up space. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up.
They don't pay me enough to care. Yeah.
Michigan, I'm gonna tell you, man, like real talk today, I was just gonna go get a burger somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I was like, fuck. So I'm looking and I'm like, well, damn, man, I don't want no McDonald's, man. Fuck that shit. That shit nasty, man. Taco Bell fucked up too, man. And we got a KFC, and I was like, nah, man, KFC, the last 2 or 3 times, it's nasty, man. They don't give a fuck about that food. And I was driving down through the strip, where all these restaurants are, and I'm just like, man, all these things are shit, man.
Yep.
I went straight on down past that, went to the grocery store, man, and scored some New York strips, $6 a pound, man. I got 2 very nice looking New York strips, man, for $10.
Nice.
$10,
yeah.
Fucking nice.
So I didn't buy just 2, but anyway,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they had a whole big row of them, man. They was on sale, so they had like most all the same sizes, and they was like $10, $10.25. I was like, shit, I'm buying them. And then they had some play migginins. You know what them play migginins are? With the bacon and shit around them. Dude, man, real talk, man. They had them on sale for $6 for 2 of them, man.
Oh,
man, so I bought a bunch of them too, man. Me and my son been eating fat tonight, boy.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Man, they had
baked potatoes.
They had my favorite spaghetti sauce on sale, man. It was it was cheaper than the cheap store brand. Really? I put you got 20 jars. I'm a prepper, man. We ain't buying 5 jars. We buying 20 of these, and we still bought 6 of the cheap brand too. You know what I'm saying? We got to stock up, man. We got to get it in.
Yeah. Get it where you can.
I'm just saying, man. Yeah, dude. I'm glad I didn't stop by those nasty ass McDonald's or KFC, man. They owe no cooking ass, man.
Shit
bad for you, man. Motherfucker ate, what was it? That one dude that ate McDonald's every day, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 30 days, and he died and shit.
Yeah, he was fucked up. I know that one dude that did that special. He started having health problems real bad and all this kind of crazy shit.
Bro, I cut all that shit out.
Yeah, man, me too. I mean, really, the only place I'll go is Subway. I do like some Subway, man. They got some good sandwiches, man. This one here is clean, man, and they food is good, man. But other than that, and plus I get to put that shit on my taxes. I'm just saying.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I fucking love McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Arby's. I will fuck that shit up. But man, we go to McDonald's now. I'll get a Big Mac meal
Yep.
a McChicken sandwich, and Nisi will get like a fish fillet, no fries, and a mocha frappe, and it's $25 fucking dollars.
Yeah, bro.
Like
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Should have went to the restaurant.
It used to be like $12, $14 for both of us to eat at McDonald's. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, seriously, you could have went to the restaurant.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I got one for you, Tribe. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
I got one for you, but man, hold on. Let me finish this mixing this drink, dude. I got one that really fucking pisses me off, man. I went to the store.
What's up?
So here I come. I went to the store and sorry. I went to the store, man. And so man, with them I bought them steaks, right, man? And I'm like, hell yeah, man.
Hey, what you got in the cup, Backwoods?
Evan 10, small batch, and Diet Dr. Pepper.
Oh shit, getting it up. What are you doing, boo boo? Come on.
But anyway,
come on, boo.
So man, I go in there, I get them steaks, all that. Man, I like some macaroni and cheese, man. I'm just saying, man, I really like the shells and cheese, the Velveeta ones. Man, I really man, I can eat that shit 4 or 5 times a week. $6, man, for one box.
Yeah.
For what?
For macaroni and cheese.
Jesus, man.
For the shells and cheese, $6.63. You know them little microwave. You know them little microwave bowls.
Yeah.
You know the little.
Yeah, for the kids and shit. You throw them in the microwave, boom, bam, bam.
Well, they ain't just for the kids. They for backwoods.
Yeah, I feel you.
Right. So, man, $5.35, man. For 4 of them, man. I was like, no, dude.
Yeah,
I was mad.
Yeah, because we got to stock up on that, man. Because, you know, we were prepped up on mac and cheese like big time, but it's starting to come down. So that's like our next thing that we're talking about. We haven't bought mac and cheese in like probably fucking 8 months because we had, you know, tons of boxes of mac and cheese.
No, man.
Man, fuck that.
Bro.
$6 for some Velveeta and cheese, and the regular mac and cheese in the box, man, was like $3, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit used to be like $1.50, man. I remember when it was 50 cents, man, for the Kraft mac and cheese, man.
Yeah.
Bro, my entire diet's changed. You know, seriously, I'll tell you exactly what I do. Seriously, my diet. I'm trying to eat healthier and save some money. So in the mornings, I'll do a smoothie. That's what I have for breakfast. Chia seed, flaxseed, cinnamon, turmeric, some blueberries, frozen blueberries. I do it, and it fills me up till lunchtime. I'll eat, seriously, I have a Ziploc bag of pecans and like all these raisins. I eat that for lunch. And like dinner is where I go ham. So what I'll do is like Sunday, I made this roast in a crock pot, this roast with like potatoes and carrots. You know what I'm saying? And every night, like I'll make like a little thing of rice and I just go ham. I eat that every night for the entire week. And then I'll switch it up. Like the next week, I'll switch it up. Like I'll have like what I have, like chicken breast, like a chicken breast with, you know, bell peppers, onions, that type of stuff with rice. And I just go, that's all I'm doing right now.
We do it too, because I make my spaghetti, like I do it up. I chop up onions, green peppers. I put my sauce. I put red pepper flakes to make it have spicy and shit.
Yep.
But that's what we had it last night for dinner. We had it tonight for dinner. Tomorrow night we'll have it for dinner. I mean, it just is what it is, man.
See, we keep a lot of that shit around, like the rice and noodles and shit like that, and like tortilla shells, and a lot of our sandwiches and stuff, we actually do wraps and lettuce and all that, onions and all that shit. I put onions on a lot of shit, man. But
it's good for you.
Yeah, man. And I went squirrel like a motherfucker, man.
Hey, and I know
I went squirrel like a motherfucker.
Because you talk about food, you ready to go in there and attack the refrigerator. I sees you.
Man, hold up, man. Oh, one of the things I like to do, man, is you can just take like the New York strips I got. I'll do it to one of these. Some of the ones I got, man, you take and get the pan like super hot, man, and hit that motherfucker, sear the shit out of it, sear the shit out of it again with some seasoning on it.
Yep.
And then what you do, man, is you take and add some brown gravy and slow cook that motherfucker, man, dude, like really, and then it'll just tear apart.
Yeah.
After you cook it for a while, and then pour all that shit over some Uncle Ben's rice, man, dude.
Yeah,
bro. Or some pilaf, some rice pilaf. Y'all had that? That shit good in the motherfucker, man.
I tell you what Niecy makes. It's my favorite dish that she makes. What she does, she'll take a steak or a roast. She'll take a roast, but a good roast, and she'll slice thin slices. You know, about that thick.
Yeah.
And she'll do a bunch of slices in it. Right. You know, tons of it. And then she'll cut up like 3 green peppers, 2 or 3 onions, and she'll put spaghetti sauce in that motherfucker or some shit like that. I don't know exactly what her sauce is. She'll slow cook that bitch in the slow cooker. Then she cooks up some long grain rice, and you just dump that shit with the juices and everything all over. That much. She puts a bunch of red pepper. I love red pepper. I can put red pepper in every fucking thing, man. And man, that shit is so fucking good. My mouth will start watering just thinking about it, man. It's so fucking good. What is it, babe? Is it spaghetti sauce?
Huh?
Is it spaghetti sauce you put in that? No. What's the sauce that you put in that shit? A mixture of sauce. Okay, so it ain't even spaghetti sauce. She does her own little recipe, man, but it is fucking good. But if you think about it, you can get a roast. You can get a roast on sale. They're a lot more expensive now, but you used to be able to get a roast, buy one, get one free and shit like that. So you're making this delicious ass meal for barely any money, really, because you got the roast. Back in the days, it was like $6 for a roast. You spent maybe $2 on some green peppers and onions, and then you do your seasonings and flavors and some rice. You know, rice wasn't expensive. $10, you made a fucking meal that'll last 3 days that'll just fucking knock your socks off. You know what I mean?
Bro, that's it. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's it, man. And that's what I've been doing.
I like to take and take some chicken breasts and cut them up and then put them in a little bit of chicken broth. And so you cook them, you know, and you kind of get them done pretty good. And then I like to take and dump the chicken broth off and then dump some Rotel on them and you know, heat that Rotel up and kind of saute it, you know, with the chicken breasts in there all around. And then I'll put some cheese on it, man, and you know, some green onions and shit like that, and then put the lid on and turn the fire up real high for a few minutes, and then turn the fire off and just let it sit there, bro. Man,
good shit. Good that the flavors start mixing in and getting all good and shit. I tell you another thing I do, man. We'll make chicken spaghetti instead of using hamburger and shit. We'll take chicken breasts and cut it up into little tiny chunks. And put a bunch of red pepper in there, make it spicy, and have chicken spaghetti with noodles and spaghetti sauce with just chicken instead of hamburger and shit. Man, that shit is so fucking fire. That shit is so good. And you can also, when you cook it in the sauce, you can take a couple extra chicken breasts and don't even cut them up. Just cook them in the, you know, you cook them first, but then you dump them in that spaghetti and it like marinates as it's cooking. So you got spaghetti and shit, but the next day for lunch, you can just have those chicken breasts with the spaghetti sauce. You can even make a sandwich and shit, and just it's so motherfucking good, man.
Hey, bro, I'm scrolling, right? Hey, scuffle breaks out as McCarthy loses 14th vote.
Damn, they fist fighting in that motherfucker?
Nah. It says scuffle, so it looks like McCarthy was walking down the aisle. And Gates said something to him, and he turned around real quick, and then they got in each other's face.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
You know he feeling stupid as shit. You know that dude feeling stupid as shit. Bro, this has never been done before in history. I heard.
Well, I think 100 years ago, I think something like this happened, but not near to the extent it is now. Yeah, like this is
right.
Yeah,
14th vote.
Dude, I hope they fist fight, man. Dude, come on, man.
Hey, I
want that just whoop the shit out of McCarthy.
Hey, it looks like they were about to. He's pissed. Man. McCarthy is pissed. Oh yeah, he's pissed.
Stand over and be like, punk establishment, bitch. We're coming.
They're pointing fingers at each other.
Yes, let shit on the shingle, man. I love it. Some people it's two different things. One thing, some people say it's a cream of chip beef, which I love. And some people say it's like sausage gravy, and you put it on biscuits, man. Shit on the shank, man. That shit is and I like either one, Leslie. I'll take the sausage gravy or the fucking cream of chip beef. You ever had cream of chip beef, Josh?
No, but they both sound delicious.
Oh my God, man. Whoo, Lord, it's so good. It's so good.
On a biscuit too?
On a biscuit. You cook them biscuits right, Lord have mercy. Ooh, Lord. Hey, if you do it's a breakfast and you don't need nothing else. You don't need no eggs, you don't need no bacon. You get a plate with like 3 biscuits broke open in half and you dump that shit all over them. By the time you get all that shit in, you're full as a motherfucker, feeling good as a motherfucker. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, man. I don't really talk about my preps much at all, man. Heart like mostly never. I will say that sausage gravy and biscuits is like one of the best fucking things in the world. Like real talk, dude. Like some of my number 10 cans, man, they're just sausage crumbles. And I got gravy, powdered, man, dude. Let me tell you something, bro. Man, shit hits the fan, man. A nuclear bomb's gonna be coming. I'm gonna be sitting there eating sausage,
mashing.
Like, bring it, bitch.
Yeah,
bring
mashing.
Man, yeah.
Yes,
dude,
sir.
I'm telling you, man, dude, that is some good shit, man. And see, also, I wanted to tell y'all, I'm gonna make a video about it when I get a chance. It's gonna be just a little bit, but we actually have some bread starters. my wife used to make bread all the time.
You have some what? I coughed. I fucked you up. My bad. What does she got?
Some bread starter.
Bread starter.
Yeah, and she used to make bread all the time, man. So I told her a couple of days ago, I was like, hey, we need to get that bread starter going again, and everything, get it out, whatever we got to do. And I want you to teach me how to make this bread. I'm gonna start making the shit out of bread, man.
Fuck yeah, man. I love bread. I love bread. And I want to cut down on it because it's not, you know what I mean? You can pack on the pounds with bread, man. I'm
go outside and chop some damn wood, man. You and eat all the bread you want, man.
Man, you see how much energy I got, man. I run around this motherfucker like crazy. I just cannot. I can't, man. I eat too damn much, man. My fucking belly.
But see, man, you're supposed to be that weight, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're still, got the energy and you're still moving and motivating and burning them calories and shit, man, it's cool, man. Dude,
but for 35 years, I couldn't gain a pound. Man, I was the skinniest motherfucker you ever seen in your life, man.
I couldn't either, man. And my little bitty ass, man, got up to 210 pounds, dude. Really? Because of the way I was eating at one time, and I went back down. I'm around I'm around 175 now, and I'm, you know what I'm saying? Because I've got the energy and I've been moving around, but I just eat, man, and go, and just eat and go. You know what I'm saying? I eat like 5, 6 times a day, but I don't eat much when I eat. You know what I'm saying? I just
right. They say that's the more healthy way to do it.
I just give enough to make me, feel full. You know what I'm saying? To feel good, and I just keep going, man. And
it's fun. It's Niecy's fault, man. It's Niecy's fault. She's always got some great coming up. I never ate for taste. I ate to put something in my belly so I didn't feel hungry and didn't be angry. Like seriously, I just scarfed down a bologna sandwich. I would eat some noodles and butter. Like I never worried about restaurants. I never ate good. I never worried. But when I got with Niecy, man, she's a big foodie. And man, I've just fell in love with food the past 10 years like never before. And like I just love food now more than I ever have in my entire life, man. I love it.
That's what I concentrate on too, man, is taste. I'm like, man, I would rather sit, eat 5 times a day, but eat something that's really good, something that's nutritious, got that flavor, man. And I'm just like, damn, this is good, and then I'm gone, man. I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'll be playing with spices and mixes. I mix shit together, and dude, man, we had.
I've been drinking a lot of V8s, and just real quick, I've noticed when I drink V8s and orange, I'll drink orange juice in the morning, a big old glass of orange juice, and I'll take to the head of V8, And I've been feeling a hell of a lot better every fucking day I do that.
Yeah, I want to tell you something too, man. Here's a prepping tip for you. I'm gonna go ahead and share one of my prepping tips, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So if you'll go to some of these places that are there, I'm trying to think of what they actually call them, but it's like a overstock or like a so it's basically food, like box foods and shit like that with like noodles and shit like that. Like let's say mac and cheese and let's say the hamburger helper. That's what I was trying to get at. Hamburger helper. So I know this place, man, where you can go and buy this shit. And most of the time, man, honestly, the noodles are stale. But that packet, that seasoned packet in there is still good because it's in a little Mylar packaging. So what I do is I'll go and I'll find these places, man, that have this stuff, and I can get these things for like 25 cents a box. So I'm paying 25 cents for this packet. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, I'll throw the noodles out, man. That's fine. Ain't no big deal.
Use other noodles.
Yeah, and so I keep these seasonings, man. And one day we was in here, and my kids was like, "Man, I wish we had some hamburger helper," and we hadn't restocked, you know. And I was like, "Watch this." Went in there, got one of them packets, got some hamburger. Well, got some deer burger actually out of the freezer. Went got some macaroni and cheese we had on the shelf. Got some mac and cheese, and I mixed all that shit together, man. And then I added some tomatoes without the juice. You know what I'm saying? I added some of that in there. Man, dude, you'd have thought like I gave them the best meal they ever had in their life, man.
Good as a motherfucker.
I was like, damn it, this is so good, man. I can't believe you put this together like that. And I'm like, man, all you got to do is think, man. You know? And dude, I went and got all them deals for like 25 cents a piece, man. For a bunch of boxes, and I just saved all the little packets out of them. And going to McDonald's, Burger King, all that, ask for extra condiments, man. But they
always do, and napkins and straws, every fucking thing.
Got some big ass totes in there, man, full of that shit, man. Mustard, mayonnaise, salsa, Taco Bell sauce, man.
I've been doing that shit for years. I've been doing that shit for years.
Me too, man. Cheap motherfuckers.
No doubt. But not to be a bummer or nothing, but I've been sitting here for like 5 hours now, man. We're at the 2-hour mark, but we're gonna get it in more and more. Like we back at it. Like Christmas is over with, New Year's is over with. We're back at it, man. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna be bringing the motherfucking heat. You know what I mean? Let's pop off YouTube for 2023. Yeah. But we're gonna call it for the night. Appreciate y'all hanging. Everybody in the motherfucking chat. Appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate the underground. You know what I'm saying? Bam. Just everything, man. I'm glad we got to hang out, man. I enjoyed the fuck out of this night, man. I really did.
Absolutely.
Appreciate y'all, man. I salute all y'all, man. We're gonna call it though. Yeah. Y'all want to say anything before we dip out?
On the day. On the day.
Yeah, that's about it. On the day. On the day.
And on yourself.
Look, okay, let me say this. Fam, look, with all the shit that is piling up on our plate, just like Trop said, like Backwood said, continue to just live your lives and just enjoy yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Just find the things that really matter in life and just enjoy the hell out of those things. Keep it moving.
No doubt. No doubt. I'm gonna be looking forward to this drone. Y'all keep an eye out. I get this damn drone. I'm gonna be pushing out videos. Y'all gonna see the cliffs and helicopters, all kinds of shit.
Oh, you gonna crash them off first though?
No, I'm pretty careful, man. I take care of my shit. I take care of my shit. But that's what's up. I salute y'all. We out of here. Appreciate y'all. See y'all soon. This week we gonna get it in, no doubt. All right, y'all.
Later.
Peace.